Picking up from where I left off last time, I just finished dealing with both the Capra Demon and Gaping Dragon, and there are a couple of things I did between the last recording and this one. As you may notice, I do have more souls than what I left off with in part 5. I had gone around the depths to farm the slimes to try and get some large titanite shards, and I came here thinking that I had the recording going, and I realised as I encountered the first infested barbarian down here that I didn't actually start recording at all, so I went back to the bonfire just so I was picking up from the same place that I left off. Okay, maybe don't do what I just did there. I have a feeling that won't be the first time I say that either. The other thing that I did was when I made myself a honey and lemon tea and ate about 4 cloves of raw garlic, just so whatever this bug is, it dies quickly. Hopefully. Well, at least I'm getting some of the parries, considering the circumstances. I don't think that's too bad. I can't believe how bad my aim is off at the moment. Normally I would just leave recording for a couple of days or so if I'm not feeling the best, but as I said, I can't remember which part it was in, but I've got a move coming up fairly soon, and I don't know when my next chance to record will be, hence why I'm sort of pushing myself to do it now. I'll probably end up regretting it later, but I think it's better than falling behind on this playthrough. I'm not sure how many of you saw the first Let's Play that I started. Had some, let's just say, technical issues for the introduction and part 1. So part 1 ended up being the Undead Parish and the Gargoyles, but with the soul level 10 witch character that I had at the time, I ended up losing all of my saves, so I didn't really fancy playing through I don't know how many hours to get back to where I was again. I think I would have had about a dozen chaos weapons, several lightning, and easily 200 hours on that one character. Okay, now for the moving bridge fun part. I should have known that was gonna happen. Now I've definitely got to get to the other side to make up for that lost humanity. It'd probably be better if I just left it here for the time being and came back to it when I'm feeling better again. But I've already started now, so I might as well finish. I'll just have to suck it up, I suppose. Okay, so finally made it. Back to the bonfire. If you're wondering why I used humanity before, it's because I wanted to keep my humanity on the counter at 10 for the maximum item discovery without a symbol of avarice or covetous gold serpent ring. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. That was too close. That's what I forgot, the soul shard. There's a large nameless soul shard further back, closer to where I picked up the item. I don't really fancy going all the way back there now though. That's alright, I'll have to come back here at some point anyway to kindle the bonfire. That's one of the things I plan on doing before defeating Gwyn and going into New Game Plus, is going around and kindling every bonfire to +4 or maximum, so I get 20 Estus charges from each bonfire. Okay, so closing in on the power within pyromancy now. Okay, so apart from that one shard, I think I've picked everything up now. On this side of Blighttown, at least, anyway. Well, almost. There's the whip left to go yet. And there it is. And here's the Wanderer Assassin Falcon. I would say the Wanderer coat is probably one of my favourite light armor pieces in the game. At one point I did have every single character that I used equipped with the Wanderer account, but everything looked so similar that I decided to change the armor sets around on pretty much all of them. And now none of them are wearing the Wanderer coat, which is a bit surprising for me, really, because, as I said, the Wanderer coat is easily one of my favourite armor pieces in the game, and I would say, yeah, my favourite light armor piece. Okay, so that was the Pyromancer starting class armor set and Poison Mist. Just going to quickly do one farming run on these leeches to see if I get any green or large Titanite shard drops. There is also a large Titanite shard on a corpse, as well as the server on another, as well as a couple of other things. Yeah, so early on in the game, this is a really good place to farm, especially while you're at low levels. If you're wanting to do a vitality build that deals mostly with elemental, whether it's chaos or lightning weapons, here would have to be one of the best places to go to upgrade quite a few weapons to fire +5. Even easier if you start with the master key, as you're able to access this area without having to kill a single boss. Normally if you time that right, you can hit both of the leeches in a single attack. I think the problem there was I was locked on when I shouldn't have been, but it's no big drama. Same deal with those two leeches as well, just line them up, but those ones it doesn't matter too much if you don't line them up, if you do or don't lock on, as long as they are lined up. Okay, so that branch that I just dropped down from, that's the entrance to the Great Hollow, but I won't be going there until quite a bit later on in this playthrough. The crystal lizards in there have a chance of dropping titanite slabs, so I would recommend waiting until you've at least got the covetous gold serpent ring before going in. Okay, I'm just going to get the dragon scale from the chest up here. I'll go and rest at the bonfire, and I think I'll leave this part here. After that full death, I think it'd probably be better if I left it for at least a day or so before I continue on with this playthrough, just to avoid any embarrassment on my part. See you next time.